Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Jake from today'siphone.com, and here's the big news this week. Now, I'd like to start off with a bit of jailbreak news. So first, the iPad 2 is now jailbroken. Well, sort of. A jailbreak for the iPad 2 did hit the web this week, but it's not the official jailbreak. Instead, it appears that a leaked beta of Jailbreak Me 3.0 got leaked to the web, which does have support for the iPad 2, but only when it's running certain versions of iOS. There are reports that it's only 4.3.0, so anything past that, like 4.3.3 or 5.0, will not work. There have been a bunch of mixed reports about whether this jailbreak even works or not. Now, the reason this jailbreak is so buggy is because, like I said, this is a beta release of the jailbreak software, which means it is not ready for everybody to use yet. The story surrounding this is that a beta tester for Comex, the guy behind the jailbreakme.com hack, leaked a beta of the software onto the web earlier than Comex would have liked. I mean, there's no doubt that this does work on the iPad 2 sometimes. There's a video accompanying the link that shows that it does work, and there have been a bunch of people on the internet that have been having success with this, but at the same time, most of the people trying this have had no success. But if you are one of the lucky ones, you'll know that just like all the other jailbreakme.com hacks, it is incredibly easy to use. All you have to do is go to a certain website on your iPad 2, click a button, and then Cydia automatically downloads right to your device. Then from there, you just have to restart it and you're jailbroken. No computer necessary. But, like I said, this is far from perfect, and keep in mind that if you do jailbreak your device, it voids your Apple warranty and it could brick your device. That being said, if anybody out there has completed this successfully, I'd love to know how it worked and what you think of the jailbreak. So leave a comment down below letting me know your experience with this leaked beta jailbreak, and hopefully we see an official version sometime very soon. And in other jailbreak news, Matt did a review of an application called Locktopus, and what this does is allow you to set a passcode lock on individual applications as opposed to just setting a lock on your phone. So this way you can, lock up your text messages or your emails without having to type in a passcode every time you want to slide to unlock to surf the web. So this is definitely an awesome app to have. This is not the first of its kind in the Jailbreak App Store, but it's definitely one of the better ones out there. You can get it now in Cydia for $2, but you should definitely check out Matt's review before you do, just to see if you like it and see how it is. And speaking of Matt, he's new to the Today's iPhone team. He worked previously on his personal channel, Homemade Geek Squad, but we're happy to have him contributing here. He's going to do a new jailbreak video every Tuesday, so definitely keep a lookout for that, and welcome to the team, Matt. Alright, moving right along, a recent DigiTimes article may have shed some light as to when we will see the iPhone 5 and the iPad 3. The report references many makers of components for our iDevices such as batteries, screens, and cameras, and apparently they are gearing up for a October release of the iPhone 5 as well as the iPad 3. As far as specs go, you basically know the roundup for the iPhone 5, better camera, bigger screen, the usual. As far as the iPad 3 goes, it's said to be thinner, lighter, and sport a screen resolution of 250 pixels per inch. Now, I'm finding some of this story a bit hard to believe. The iPhone 5 stuff? Sure. I would not be surprised at all. In fact, I'm expecting to see an iPhone 5 in either September or October with a better camera and possibly a 3.7 or 4-inch screen. Though I am surprised that this report is claiming that the iPad 3 will be announced simultaneously with the iPhone 5. Earlier in the week, there were rumors that Apple had just ramped up its iPad 2 production by several million, and iPad 2 sales have been very strong, and the device hasn't even been on the market for 6 months yet, so I really do not see Apple releasing an iPad 3 until the March-April timeframe next year. This isn't the first time we've seen rumors of an early iPad 3 release, but I just can't get behind them. It just doesn't make sense for Apple to release an updated product so soon after the previous generation was released. It would make all of the people who bought the iPad 2 very angry because their devices would be obsolete way faster than they bargained for. So if I had to put money down, I'd say iPhone 5 September, October, and iPad 3 March, April. Do you guys agree, or are you expecting to see an iPad 3 in September, October with the iPhone 5? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, speaking of the iPhone 5 release, RBC capital market analyst Mark Abramsky made a very interesting claim regarding the iPhone 3GS. He went on record as saying that when the iPhone 5 comes out, the iPhone 4 will, as expected, drop down to the lower price range of $99 and be the entry-level iPhone. But he went one step further and said that the iPhone 3GS will not disappear, as most would have believed, but instead will be offered for free with a 2-year contract. Now, the reason given for why Apple might do this is to target the mid-market Android phones that are currently available. And I guess if you think about it, it does make sense, but it's something that Apple's never done before, and I'd be very surprised to see if it's true. That's not saying I wouldn't be happy if they did do it. I mean, a free 3GS would be great, and it'd get the iOS platform into the hands of a bunch of people who wouldn't otherwise have it. As with most Apple rumors, though, only time will tell. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long. And finally, I just want to give you guys a quick update on the iPod Touch giveaway competition. If you're watching this video on Sunday, July 3rd, this is the last day for you to enter the final week of entries for the competition. You can check the post on today's iPhone and see details on how to enter. But if you're watching this after that, make sure to stay tuned to today'siphone.com for details on the live drawing on Ustream on July 5th. Each of the 3 weeks of entry, we've randomly chosen 3 finalists to move on to the final round, and it is out of those 9 finalists that Cam will pick the winner during the live drawing on July 5th. You should know if you are one of the finalists from the previous weeks, but either way, you don't want to miss this. Alright, well that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and keep in mind that all of the links to the posts I talked about in this video are in the description down below, so definitely check those out for more details. And if you want to talk to me, talk about iOS, iPhone 5, iPad 3, or really anything, you can follow me on Twitter at TIPJake. I try to answer everyone that tweets me, so if you have something to say, the best place to do it is there. Oh, and don't forget, for more news, views, and reviews, definitely check out today'siphone.com.